All right, so they didn't give us a screening for this movie, so I'm going to have to make it kind of quick. Of course, I'm talking about The Happening, not to be confused with one of my favorite shows from the 70s, What's Happening? Hey, 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 Raj! So the big deal with this movie is that it's directed by M. Night Shyamalan, and the commercials are touting it as M. Night Shyamalan's first rated R movie. The story here is that something has been released into the air, perhaps a biological weapon, that makes people stop dead in their tracks, talk gibberish, and start walking backwards. Now, I've had many a drunken night where I've done this, so that's not too crazy for me. However, the difference here is that after all these reactions, you just up and, for no apparent reason, decide to kill yourself by whatever means are at your disposal at the moment. Now, the movie's been getting all kind of bad word of mouth, but after seeing it myself, I didn't think it was terrible. The problem here is that this movie is being very heavily promoted as a big summer movie, and is also being heavily promoted as an M. Night Shyamalan movie, a name that's heavily associated with big blockbusters. And let me tell you, this ain't no summer blockbuster. Even as a movie, it's just kind of mediocre. Mark Wahlberg and John Leguizamo were good, but the dialogue and direction for the supporting characters made them look really bad. There were scenes that were meant to be serious, but were more unintentionally funny, and overall, the story just comes to a crawl. I mean, it's dull near the end. There are times, I swear, you will wonder, what is so spectacular about this movie that I couldn't have seen it on TV? Now, having said all that, I have to admit, it did keep me interested enough to want to find out what happened at the end, even though when it's revealed halfway through the movie, it's probably going to make you say, well, shit, that's stupid. You gotta be kidding me. Thank God, however, it was no big Shyamalan twist. I'm beginning to think that this guy can't write a movie unless there is a twist at the end. Overall, though, I get the feeling that if this was a smaller movie, pitched as a more independent type film, perhaps if it even came over here as a foreign film, I think people, especially the critics, would be easier on it. They would like it better. And that's why I think this movie works better on DVD, and I'm going to give it a rental. Besides, I really feel like I've seen this movie before. All these blank stares that the people in this movie have before they kill themselves, between you and me, that's the reaction I had in this guy's last movie, Lady in the Water. Is it a terrorist attack? Perhaps a government experiment gone terribly wrong? Nobody knows. Throughout all this, we follow a high school math teacher played by Mark Wahlberg as he tries to lead his wife and family to a safe spot.